Work and play. Elective teachers have a lot on their plates. They work with hundreds of different kids, and getting their students to engage can be a challenge. However, for Miss Byerly and Mr. Hansen, keeping control of 40 kids at a clip is just a normal day. They both have very different methods, but these master teachers keep students interested, working together as a team, and excited about what they are doing. Mrs. Byerly is one of the most popular ladies at Grady Brown Elementary School. Affectionate and approachable, she can always be found wearing the school's colors, blue and yellow, and is filled with cougar pride. Sometimes I think her school pride is contagious. Among other things, she is a huge Carolina fan and good-naturedly teases her colleagues and student assistants that are fans of other schools. In addition to teaching all the gym classes, she leads a reading group as well as the safety patrol. Her enthusiasm and love of Grady Brown is contagious. She routinely tells the kids that they go to the best school in America. She genuinely cares about her students, and when a student has a rough day, she makes an effort to make that child feel special. In this instance, giving the paw for best behavior to a student whose cat had died the previous day. She encourages her students to support each other, applauding a boy who had a rough start to his day when he almost hit himself in the eye with the jump rope. She is genuinely interested in her students and always is the first to notice and compliment a new haircut. She emphasizes the importance of respect and good manners, keeping track of good behavior and encouraging the boys to always say, "Ladies first." Even though her students may get frustrated or may not want to participate in the activities from time to time, Ms. Byerly continues to encourage her students to go just a little further, trying to do better and be a good sport. But the most important thing about Miss Byerly is that even when she teaches her students manners and respect, she never forgets to have fun, and can often be found in the midst of things playing along with her students. She encourages them to always try and not be afraid to make mistakes. She routinely points out her drip, the only part of a mural in the gym she was allowed to paint. Every kid in the school knows about Miss Byerly's drip. Miss Byerly balances play and manners, trying to make her students feel supported and engaged in everything they do. She encourages students to take creative approaches. The traditional way doesn't always have to be the right way. Bouncing a basketball while doing sit-ups can be a fun way to play. Whether it be with getting a little creative with hula hoops, or using jump ropes to sing karaoke, Miss Byerly gets her student up and moving and trying their best. Even when she's had a rough day and gets a little tired, she never forgets to smile and makes sure her students are always proud to be champs. Mr. Hansen at Cedar Ridge High School works with a very different group of students. Mr. Hansen teaches 9th through 12th graders in choral classes that are offered from beginning to advanced levels. He also acts as the music director for the school musical, which this year was Grease. With hormones, cell phones, and rampant senioritis, it can be quite a task to keep high school students engaged and interested. However, Mr. Hansen is well up to the challenge, and has been quite successful. Trophies litter the shelves in his classroom. In addition to a strict cell phone quality, Mr. Hansen commands attention and respect through his expert knowledge of the field and his devotion to the subject matter. He constantly experiments with new methods to get his students to approach their craft in a new way, recording the class every Friday to let students listen to and follow their progress from week to week. We're taking them to the gym one day to experience a radically different acoustical space. His students always find time to play around before the real practice begins, joking among themselves, running around like kids, never missing a chance to make an impression. During the warm-ups, Mr. Hansen takes all this energy and channels it into the craft. If the students are at low energy and aren't exactly engaged, he plays a jazzy tune that brings the energy up. Or he plays up the emotions in the songs using dramatic gestures and facial expressions until the students can't help but laugh and loosen up. A sense of humor is important to maintain with high school students. Mr. Hansen is always ready to laugh along with his students. And no matter what crazy scheme they have thought up, or a ridiculous question they come to him with, he always keeps everyone working together. When the real work begins, even the most energetic of students becomes absolutely focused. The side chatter hushes. The rhythms and notes are checked and rechecked. And all of a sudden, it begins. The momentary hush is cut through with gorgeous sounds spilling forth like rain together to make beautiful music. He balances high expectations with the sense of joy in his work to produce something that is truly wonderful to hear. Miss Byerly and Mr. Hansen have absolute faith in their students. Their students may make mistakes, they may get off task, but they have the potential to do amazing things. And both of these teachers do their best to bring forth this potential and take things further than anyone would ever believe was possible. In fact, in these classrooms, something impossible happens every day.